Hi, I'm James Wesley. This is my husband,
Seth.
Welcome to Stars in the House.
Special edition.
Special edition. We've been involved with You Gotta Believe since 2015. So we're here again to support You Gotta Believe because they are the only foster care organization in New York City. And New York City is a big city in all of New York that specializes, the only one that specializes in finding older youth and young adults homes.
Please welcome Willie Garson.
You pulled me.
Anika Larson. Hi, Anika.
Yay!
This is Alec Baba.
Thank you.
Mr. Luke Islam. Hi. Beth Malone. Now, hi, Mary.
Hello!
Mia Bardalis.
Hi. Hi, everybody. How are you? I tried to become a parent for over 10 years. I did a fundraiser for adoption, and I met social workers who I call super pretty angels. And they told me about something I didn't know, which is that we have 500,000 kids in American foster care, 350,000 are legally emancipated, and some people do not want what is called, as you know, what You Gotta Believe does, an older child. And I thought, well, that's insane. You just have to be open. So I was completely open, and the woman put her hand on my hand and said, you will be a mother within the year. 9 months later, we got a call, and they said there is a little girl. She's almost 3 years old. She's living in American foster care. And I said, when can I meet her? And they said, tomorrow. And so my book is called Instant Mom because I had 14 hours notice, and I am the mother now of a 15-year-old girl.
Because look what we have on our bookshelf right here.
You're so nice to have my book. Thank you. Because I donate all the proceeds to get kids adopted. I met the people at You Gotta Believe, and my daughter chose You Gotta Believe as one of the places that we donate the money to. And she sits on my lap when she was little, and we would look through the website, and she would see teens in their family having dinner, and she'd say, did we get him adopted?
Aww.
Come on.
But we ended up with Zion. We adopted him at 5. He is our African-American child. I'm Filipino. My husband is from Louisiana. Our son is Black. We look like the last 2 minutes from It's a Small World. When you meet these kids, they're just kids. They're kids that need a place to stay. They're kids that need people who are going to be there for them. After one of our foster adoption seminar classes, I just spontaneously started crying my eyes out, like the ugly Oprah cry, like, and my husband was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I was like, this is really happening. Like, this is all, I said, I feel like this is already in motion. Like, no matter what we do or say, this is going to happen no matter what.
I have 9, you can actually see, I have 9 brothers and sisters, and 6 of them are adopted from different races and countries all over the world.
Here's one photo that we have.
Yes.
So your parents had biological kids and they adopted. And wait, oh my God, I love this picture of you guys at the beach.
Oh, wow.
How did you stay in that pose?
I don't know.
But all right, I'm Julie Rudetsky Wesley now. This is my father, and this is my father. You finally decided to adopt me.
Finally got around to it.
Yeah.
And she's 19, and everyone's like, and a lot of people go like, what does it matter now you're 19? Why is it important to be adopted? And Julie, why is it important to be adopted? You are so old. What's happening?
It means the world. It honestly means the world to me because he's been in my life so long, and he's been nothing but sweet and kind and supportive of my other dad and me, of all of my dreams. It makes me feel very blessed and happy that somebody cared. Somebody cared enough to adopt me even when I'm 19. I'm old and you know, I am a troublemaker.
I was going to say, as your father, wipe off that tattoo.
Little one, when you play, don't you mind what they say.
You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you.
This is super, super stressful for everybody, and for kids with the history of trauma, it's particularly challenging because it keeps up a lot of old stuff. You know, and the families that You Gotta Believe is working with, we're working with them more than ever. The youth that we're working with also who've aged out, we're helping them. We're trying to help them financially. We're helping them collect their unemployment, make sure they get their stimulus checks. We're getting them laptops sometimes, or just vouchers for food and things like that. Because they're totally alone. Most kids, even those who had to leave their dorms, they had a home to go to. Everybody now that I know is gathering with family, you know, and some people have gone across the country to go back to where their families are. And our kids just, they don't have that. There's talk now about asking the governor for a moratorium. It's been done in some states, a moratorium on kids aging out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how long, you know, should it be 60 days, 90 days, 100? I just went off one day and I said, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you make it for 180 days. Their situation's not going to change after that. It's still going to be what we've been doing to them for years. We age them out to nothing. We are very connected with Children's Village. We connected, actually now we've been working with them for a year. They are a perfect partner for us. Jeremy Kahamban, the executive director, he is the best advocate for family. There are a lot of people who, you know, can do this who don't think they can. Find out about it. And don't be so scared. You know, we invite people into our classes just to learn. You know, I say all the time, you don't get a kid the first time you come to class. You know, we're going to figure out if it's for you. You're going to figure out if it's for you. But at least cross it off your list. All of the kids are so precious. They are so absolutely, genuinely beautiful inside, and they've just been hurt.
I was very interested in an older kid, and I took the time that was needed to find that kid. And you know, the moment I saw Nathan, literally saw him, it was like, that's my kid. Like, I knew immediately that's my son.
That I was in the foster care system from 3 to 7. And so, you know, 7 homes in 4 years, it's a lot. I think as soon as I was able to cling on to something and someone, you know, who loved me unconditionally and cared for me, it was very different. And I realized that, like, as soon as I turned 8.
You know, having a family really, really made an extremely big impact on my life, because they always made sure that I was okay. And it was a good thing. And it was hard in the beginning, you know, it wasn't something that I could actually, you know, trust. And then once I finally began to trust the family and trust my mom, you know, my life actually got on track and changed a lot. You know, all I had to do was trust, I guess, you know, trust the process, they say.
I don't think this will ever leave my life. I grew up in the system. I believe that every kid should have a family. Every kid should have a support system. That's the only way that they will make it in life, is with help. Yes, we have attitudes, and yes, we teenagers, we've been through a lot of trauma, and that's why we have this wall up that protects ourselves. But as soon as you knock the wall down, we're a regular kid. We're about 5 years old in a 16-year-old body, and all we need is some love. I met my family at 19. I'm 27 now, and I'm still with my family.
Even when the door comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found.